DEADFACE CTF 2025. So I found here great challenge, which is calling here hack tonight. Um, I really will die the old path, but just 2 flags left. But I just completed it. So because I just got the last flag, but I missed the some flags somewhere. Maybe we can check in this video. I just want to be recorded it because this challenge is literally teaching everything about to starting cybersecurity. I think, which is called, we can also call it the CTF, right? Um, Actually, it's great because we're gonna be learning here enumeration skills, SQL injection, remote code execution, but those are basic stuff. But at least it could be good for who is new, right? So let's jump in. So we have only one purpose here. So we have only one target. You may wanna start mf scan for that, and it will be giving us some ports, some flags. Like we also have, so we are on port 8080, but we also have port 80 here, right? But everything will be go on here. So the first thing you want to check is the source code. So if you have a website, you first of all you have to check the source code, because you can find something in the command tab, like in this, like that easy flag, the HTML comment. It's here's your flag. So we got here first flag while we are just looking for the first flag, right? So just looking for source code. I mean, like the source page, we can call it. So this is for the beginning, right? So the other things we can just go for on looking on the Night Vale University, look for course, news, research, login tab. If there's any others, we can also tag. And it says our test accounts, you have GC student, and for the password we have this. Since we did something on the website, so now we can just go on purpose and we can show what we are just trigger at. So that could be some important things you can check on here. For example, like script.js, right? So the first things I want to go is maybe something interesting inside. So I will check it out, script.js. This is the default for the website script.js, but we also have flag hidden obfuscated JavaScript moderated difficulty. And we have there's something here which is basic cipher encoded, and we can just go for echo -n and give this basic cipher with -dd code, and we will grab here second flag, right? So this is how I go. So after that's all, we can also check something on script.js, and we saw there's an endpoint called API vol1, and the further we check it, let me just go API first, and let's see, it says are forbidden, and now we can go vol1, and there is nothing. So to be understand something skeleton of the website, the first thing you have to go is robots.txt, and you will be see here API is here, but it's the shallow, and we also have flag here inside of robots.txt, and this is the third flag how I got. It's from robots.txt, right? We are just trying to be understand the skeleton of the website first of all, and we have backup, config, and secret files and git here. So for example, we have admin.php, but it should be our redirect us to index.php because we have no access as admin yet. We have API which is debug.php here, and it's showing us there's really API, but it's on debug.php. And the second things, we have config and backup. So what I'm gonna do is looking for backup and look for something. There's an SQL file we found, and we also have config, right? But there is nothing in the config. If you want to be realize how to be grab at them, you can also use FireXBuster here. FireXBuster -- URL and giving IP addresses or the domain here, which is running on 8080, and it will be also find for you everything you need. For example, SQL file, config, API debug.php, and script.js, or everything you need is here. But it will be third-year is a WAF, but you can just go on here as if there's an exist robots.txt. So let's just try to be install this SQL file, and on again here cp home elliot downloads, what's it called, database backup SQL, and we can just cat it and read the file what is inside. And we also have there's a creds calling emergency admin, emergency access to 125. So we got here for example creds, right? So we can also wanna be save it. And now let's see what we have. Seems like nothing interesting too much, but we have database credential also. So far we got great progress for the website, and we also have API debug.php here as the endpoint. So it's showing us how you can use the API. We have to use with question mark and show, and the options, it seems like here available options, which is config, users, and environment. Let me check config first. We got another flag from config port, and which is here. I mean, right? This is our flag we found on config port, and the other things we can check users. And we found all users with his usernames, admin, for example. This is important for now, but I'm gonna show you this is also important for later. I'm gonna show you now, not now, will later. We also have environment here, don't forget, and we got here database password. No flag here, but we got great progress to be grabbing data, right? So what I'm gonna do is just copy them and save it. Maybe it will be useful later. I think we did everything we need to do here. So we found something interesting, but the secret files will be forbidden for us and nothing to read. So, and you can actually fuzzing here, but it's not recovered because we found in the soon. So far we got too many things is here. So for example, found different things on API debug.php. What I'm gonna do is now I just wanna go on the website again and go for logout and login. So we have the login page. They are giving us this test account, GS student, and password, but those are useless, so we cannot access anything. We have to be logging as username. Username is admin here, right? Let me try admin for default credentials, and it says are invalid credentials. Login page are generally always, not generally, yeah, we can call generally is potentially SQL injection. To be understand that we have to call trigger to question mark to be, quotation mark to be trigger it. So that should be the first thing we have to try, and we found login failed, and it's showing us error, which is SQL state syntax error in violation. So we found this is working on MySQL. For the MySQL SQL injection payloads, you have to go MySQL injection, and you will find every the login query, if it's working like that, and this payload should work, it says. And we can just go on here and try, and nothing for password, and we are in. So we get access as admin here with this payload, and we got flag, right? And we also found here the admin tab, so it's coming out on admin.php. We found something interesting, so I want to be check it, maybe something different here, but there is nothing, right? So for the bitourage or something, you can check the details, and you will find the password hash for all user. For system diagnostics, it's called it's for pinging host. This seems like potentially remote code execution. But before that, when we didn't use SQL injection here, we had no access them, but we found on API. So sometimes you really don't need to be access admin page. You can also find the information from API. So this is important, right? So I want to just go on here on the proxy tab, and let me just ping host and send on repeater and analyze it. So when I'm gonna be do that, it says what the hell? What the hell? Why I just did log out? Okay. This is MySQL, of course. Admin, ping host, and it says ping not found. And it says like if I'm gonna say ping h, for example, it says command not found ping h, and ping not found. It seems like the terminal is running here, right? And it's sending ping host the one time, and giving here the host. So that should be potentially you know, it should be potentially remote code execution. To be triggered, we can use this one and looking for inside, and you will be see here it's actually worked. When I'm gonna be run it on here ID, and it says our UID, GID, and it's same like here UID, GID, and groups. So we have remote code execution here. So to be analyzed the remote code execution mostly, let me run whoamy also, and looking for bottom tab. Oh, it should be here. Okay, we are data. So if you remember before, we got here robots.txt, and robots.txt showing us secret files, and it was forbidden for us. So now we can read admin.php, backup, config, git, secret files, everything we found it here because of remote code execution. First of all, let me run ls, and then for space we have to use plus and dash la plus, and looking for this tab. I want to check this tab, and we have Docker environment, but it's empty, seems like, and seems like there was nothing interesting too much is here. So I want to go as war and look for the war tab, and we have tab. So what I'm gonna go is go for tab. We probably have here websites, source code, HTML, look for info, and we are in. So we found the where is actually website worked. So we can try to be read it HT access here, maybe some credentials we will find. Let's see. So for remove ls-la with cat, because we want to read it, and let's see. I want to just go on here and let's see, maybe something. It seems like nothing here. I want to be safe with maybe something different, but seems like nothing. Yeah, this is the default one. So we can go. We can read admin.php, of course. Let me read admin.php. Nice. Okay, maybe something interesting here. Oh, it seems like too much. So what I'm gonna do is save this actually and look for something interesting, maybe. Admin.php, cat admin.php with grep-i pass. Okay, password. You can read like that. Check flag. Nice. So we found here another flag, insecure direct object references, and I think it was the for. It was for. Yes, it was for the last one. But let's analyze everything we found here. So it was just go for admin.php with remote code execution and look for the domain as everything you can do, right? So we have API here, but I think we done it. Back up, maybe we can go. I want to go here, back up. Maybe we can find something here. Okay, so it was already accessible, right? So nothing interesting. Index.php, the page maybe useful. I don't know if we have access for now. Okay, forbidden, then it should be important. So we have research.php, announcement, courses, login, profile, which is cool. Okay, so I will check it later, but not right now. And that was useless. Okay, so now we can check secret files here. So that was important because it was forbidden, right? And you will find here remote code execution flag.txt. We can read it with cat, of course, but it seems like empty. I think it's about the challenge issue someone deleted, you know. Yeah, that should be okay. That's fine. It was page was important, I think. So grab, there was a my command like that. So I was looking for the flags with it. Grab, now we have to change with DEADFACE. I want to check all flags on the here. So okay, for a space we need let's see. I don't know if there will be a flag. It's 7 match. We found that. Robots.txt. It's from admin PHP. It's from API debug.php. But I think we did it right. Let me see. Yeah, of course. Console your friend. It's from script.js. And last one, SQL injection. It's from profile.php. But we can do it on here. But it will be, yeah, it will be fucking long, but who cares? You know. Okay. 9 matches now. SQL injection payloads, bypass, insecure. This is for debug, script.js. Where the hell is it? Did we get it? No. So that should be another flag. This one or this one? We will see. Okay, so that was that one. So I saw it on the video. It's from, did we find it? I don't think so, but let's see. Nice. So we grab all flag here. I think that was great because who started for cybersecurity, we learned basic stuff, right? So that was cool.